and you get your certificate of authenticity that, again, gives you the information on the cross, and it is an exact replica of the cross that Pope Francis wears.
And both of them come with a 20-inch chain with an actual extender on it so you can adjust it. So you don't want to miss it. It's really one of those pieces that commemorates the actual life of Pope Francis. So it's just
And you were chosen to create that here.
Well, actually, we were able to get the exclusive for the gold piece here for the United States. So you really can't find that anywhere. And then the silver one was also made in one of our Italian factories, and it's stamped. Wait till you see the detail. I mean, I had never seen a cross like this. And 50 years in the industry, to say that you saw something that you never have seen before, it's a pretty bold statement.
Absolutely. So that's going to be coming up, and we're thrilled to have the gold back, especially because it sold out in record time. But this is brand new, from $139 to $119. It's on FlexPay for under $25, under $20 to bring it home. But back to what we were talking about, the fact that symbolic jewelry and certainly religious symbols. When you think of Michael Anthony and when you think of the jewelry that Anthony's brought us over 23 years, you always think of the beautiful religious pieces. And Anthony, we get calls, we get emails, we get stories about what a difference it's made in people's lives.
And Connie, but pieces like this, when I first started making jewelry back in 1975, we could never make anything that looked like this. It wasn't until 1986 when we really took the technology from the aviation industry and brought it to the jewelry industry. Look at the cross. Look at the actual design on the side. It has these beautiful mill-grain beads that when you look at it through a jeweler's loop, the same way you would look at a diamond, the detail is so perfect. And what I'm referring to is the beads that wrap around, and then the actual cross itself, or the Florentine finish that you see in the background. Everything is perfect, perfect, perfect. So why not invest in something that actually can never wear out?
Absolutely.
Has detail. It's almost like a coin.
It is.
You know, it is. When you see the detail, even in a first minted coin, you don't see detail like that.
Well, we have 200 of these only, so it is a very limited piece, very limited edition, if you will. And that's one of the things that's also great about Anthony's pieces. They're never mass manufactured. They're never mass produced when you're talking about something like this, because it couldn't be. You can see that beautiful detailing in the back, the beadwork, that's going down the shank. It even looks like this is engraved there on the shank.
Connie, take the loop.
Yeah, I can see. Even without the loop, I can see it.
There's also little piercings that actually go where that beading is. So it allows the finger to breathe. But again, a process and a technique that is not replicatable by hand.
Yeah.
So if it weren't for this technology, there is no way. It's almost like when you compare the phones that the first original cell phones, they were like a brick when you looked at them.
Did you have one of those, Anthony?
Yes, of course. I had the first one in my car when they turned it on in 1986. And you look at the technology today, it's light years away. Well, it's the same thing here. And when you look at some of the pricing, and believe me, I've been here for 23 years, and I see some of the prices we used to sell gold at. And then I compare them to today's price, and they're actually comparable. When gold was, I guess the biggest difference is in the very, very heavy pieces.
Right.
But in pieces like this, we're able to use technology and place the gold in the exact right spot.
Exactly.
That's the difference.
Exactly. We're going to be wrapping this one up with the final few that we have left. $20 off the HSN price, and under $20 if you're using your HSN charge card. Otherwise, $23.99 to bring it home. And a new way to wear crosses, because I collect crosses. I have lots of
communions, confirmation. This is a very sizable ring. So this is the type ring that if you bought it for someone who was 13 or 14, they could actually wear. And you buy the standard size, the 6 or the 7. If you think she's going to be more petite, then I would buy a 6 or a 5 even. or you can buy a 7, but this ring is easily sized by any jeweler. So you don't have to worry, I don't have the exact sizing. But wait till you see it in person, because this is one of those pieces, and Connie, you made me take a pin of yours
Yes,
that you
yes,
you
with
got for
pearls.
your communion.